Hello everyone, welcome to another video in my Best of 2025 series. Today we're talking hero products. These are the products that I am so glad I discovered this past year. They have made such a difference in my beauty routine because of their effectiveness, their ease of use, maybe a combination of both. They are time savers, they're confidence boosters. Basically, they are products that I never want to be without and that I would recommend to everyone. Okay, I was sort of late to the party on this first one. The Makeup by Mario Master Matte's Long Wearing Cream Eyeshadows. I held off on purchasing one of these because in the past, cream eyeshadows just haven't worked that well for me. I have oily skin, I have oily eyelids, and up until trying this particular cream eyeshadow, I would still have to apply an eyeshadow base underneath a cream eyeshadow in order to get it to stay on all day and not crease. And then I believe it was in the comments of a video I posted where someone suggested that I try these Makeup by Mario Long Wear cream eyeshadows. So I did. I purchased the shade Chestnut first, and honestly, it was love at first use. These cream eyeshadows have been such time savers for me. Most days I just apply them like you see here. I swipe a little bit onto my lid, no primer underneath, and then I just blend it up and out with a brush. It gives my eyes depth. The Chestnut shade brings out the blue in my eyes, and it lasts all day long without creasing. But then if I want to take it up a notch, what I've been doing lately is just dipping my finger into a shimmery eyeshadow and popping that right on my lid. That's it. Cream eyeshadow, blend it out, pop on a little sparkle, and I am good to go. But then of course I curl my lashes, maybe tight line, apply some mascara. So I absolutely love, love, love the shade Chestnut. But then I heard a lot of my fellow beauty content creators and makeup artists raving about the shade Mauve. So I went ahead and purchased this one too. I absolutely adore both shades. I am so glad that my viewers recommended them to me and that I finally decided to go ahead and buy them. I can see myself purchasing at least one or two more. This is 100% a hero product of my year. Okay, now I want to talk about something that no one really warned us about. And by us, I mean women in their 40s and 50s and beyond. I know I have some younger viewers that are in their 30s, so this would apply to you as well. And you're hearing it sooner than those of us in our 40s and 50s and 60s heard it. Your skin changes a lot, more than you even realize in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. And more often than not, your former tried and true skincare routine that you could always rely on suddenly stops working so well. For me, having oily skin, I was always told that as I got older, my skin would become less oily, which has happened slightly, but I can no longer use the products that I used to use for oil control because then my skin gets dehydrated. So my skin is becoming drier in areas. It lacks the elasticity and firmness that it had in my youth. Overall dull appearance. And if you are in perimenopause or menopause, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this past year, I started digging into what really works for our skin during this stage of life. And spoiler, it's estrogen. As estrogen drops, our skin loses hydration, firmness, and glow, which is why I wanted to share something that has genuinely been a game changer for me. And it's the Alloy M4 Estriol Face Cream. And here's what really stood out to me and convinced me to try it. It is not repurposed vaginal cream. It's actually formulated for the face. And the base is designed to deliver much more than just estriol. It hydrates, firms, protects, and helps rebuild the look and feel of your skin. It's prescription strength estriol, aka the estrogen your skin is missing, combined with peptides, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin E. So you're getting both the hormonal support and the proven skincare ingredients we already love. It's gentle, it's effective, easy to work into your current skincare routine, no irritation, just skin that looks and feels more like you again. Personally, I use what's called the Power Pair, and I love it. It's their M4 face cream paired with their tretinoin cream. which also contains niacinamide and aloe. And if you've ever used tretinoin, you know that it can be intense. But this formula is surprisingly soothing. It's given my skin a smoother, more youthful look and feel. It's the perfect 1-2 punch, supporting deeper hormonal changes and improving texture at the surface. If you're more interested in supporting the eye area, there's also the Daily Strength Duo, which includes the M4 Eye Cream. That one has 1% estriol plus wrinkle-fighting peptides to hydrate, firm, and brighten. Because honestly, the eye area is the first place hormonal changes show up. Currently, the best value bundle is the Glow and Go. This contains the M4 face cream, the face serum, and the eye cream. And I have partnered with Alloy today to give my Risa Does Makeup viewers an extra $20 off those bundles. And I will have the code RISA20 right here on the screen, but I will also place it down below in the description box with links to the Alloy website if you would like to check it out more in depth, read some reviews, see which option makes the most sense for you. So if you're in that phase where your skin feels different and nothing has been working the way it used to, you're not imagining it and you don't just have to deal with it. This has made such a difference for me and I hope it does for you as well. Up next is the K18 Molecular Repair Hair Mask. I mentioned in another video recently that I was starting the Abby Young method. And if you have not heard of the Abby Young method, I will put a link to one of her videos explaining it in the description box. For those of you that are familiar with Abby Young and her method, you will likely have seen what I have seen, which is people, even older women like me, like many of us, achieving fuller looking hair, healthier looking hair, shinier hair. The texture of my hair has changed so much, even in the last year. So I was desperately seeking some help, some guidance in how to improve the look of my hair. Enter Abby Young, enter all of her recommendations for products, and one of them I had happened to have already in my stash, and I just don't know why I stopped using it as often as I should. And that product is the K18 Repair Mask. And if you've never used this product, it's very different from a traditional hair mask or conditioner. K18 works inside the hair. Most masks just coat your hair and make it feel soft, which is great in the moment, but it doesn't really fix anything. K18 uses a patented peptide that really gets into the hair and reconnects broken keratin chains. Essentially, it helps repair the damage from coloring, heat styling, brushing, all the things many of us do without thinking. And since I've started using this every third or fourth shampoo, my hair has definitely gotten stronger. It's less frizzy, it's smoother. I will admit, when I first received this product, I did use it wrong. I know I definitely used too much the first time or two. How I use it now is supposedly the correct way. I shampoo in the shower, but I do not condition. Then you want to towel dry your hair so it's not soaking. I use my little twisty turban, go and put my makeup on, and by that time my hair is more damp than soaked. And then I split my hair into 2 sections. I use 1 pump for each section, rake it through my hair, and then this is the really important part. You need to wait 4 minutes. Don't rinse it out. Don't put any other products in yet. You want it to sit on your hair for that 4 minutes so that the peptides can really sink in. After that, you can style however you normally do. Now, if you want the best results, you should use it every other wash for the first couple of weeks and then move to every 3 to 4 washes like I'm doing now. So if your hair is feeling tired or fried, lifeless, dull, all of the things, this is one of those products that's going to really help repair instead of just masking the problem. All right, I know I raved recently about the Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation, which I do love. However, if I had to choose a more budget-friendly favorite foundation of the year, I have to go with this Tier Mask Fit Pro Foundation. I do have an entire video dedicated to this product that I can link for you in the description box. Aside from the smell, which I think is a little off-putting, it's a little too strong and off-putting, it's perfect. Oh gosh, this looks really bad. I should have cleaned it first. Okay, we're not going to do a close-up of this, but Every time I use this, I'm just so wowed by it. It gives me the medium buildable to full coverage that I am looking for without looking the least bit cakey. Everyone is always so afraid of medium to full coverage foundations, especially if you have mature skin, because they do tend to look like a mask. They look heavy, cakey, all of the things we don't want. And for me, this foundation gives me such confidence because I know that if I step outside, my skin is going to look just as good in that lighting as it does in indoor lighting or under this studio lighting. It doesn't emphasize my large pores. It doesn't make me excessively shiny. I do believe that this foundation would work well for all skin types, except for maybe very, very dry skin. Of course, you could try to prep your skin with a moisturizing primer, perhaps a moisturizing spray like the one from Dalba. I'm not saying you can't use this if you have dry skin. I just can't give you, obviously, firsthand experience because my skin is oily. It has a breathable satin finish. It's transfer resistant. And they claim it lasts up to 72 hours. And it is powered by Tier Skincare, which I need to read to you because I cannot remember all of this. Red hibiscus, red propolis, and astaxanthin help firm and protect the skin while reducing signs of fatigue. It also contains water flower complex that delivers moisture, while ultrafine powder absorbs excess oil for a balanced, smooth finish. And it comes in 30 shades. I will say, though, that you do have to be careful when choosing your shade because this foundation does oxidize about a half a shade. So keep that in mind. My shade is 22N. That's what I have on right now. All right, the final hero product of 2025 is so affordable and simple, but this too has honestly given me more confidence this year, and it is a product for the body. It is the Vaseline Glazed and Glisten Golden Hour Glow Ultra Hydrating Lipid plus 100% pure cocoa butter shimmering oil. I have posted some fashion videos recently on both Instagram and on TikTok, and one of the most common questions I was asked on those videos is what body glow product was I wearing? And it was this. I honestly just saw a commercial on TV advertising this. And it looked really, really pretty. And then I started reading reviews and people were saying that it smelled really good. It made their skin really glisten without sparkle and be more youthful. And so I thought, why not? I'll give it a try. And I am crazy about it. I am going to put a little bit on my shoulders to show you what it looks like. It is a gel oil, so it's not as runny as a typical oil. And this one gives you just a little bit of color, not much at all. And it smells so good. I think I may have used a little bit too much, but wow. Oh, it just feels so good going on. If you have a vacation you are going on this winter, or you're attending a wedding and you're going to be exposing your shoulders or arms, you have got to get this. I think I paid around $9 for it. So there they are, my hero products of 2025. As I said at the beginning of this video, I recommend them to everyone. I will have every product I spoke about today, as well as the makeup that I'm currently wearing, because people often ask about, my blush or my lip combo. So I will have all of that information listed and linked in the description box, as well as that promo code Risa20 for $20 off those alloy bundles. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Risa Does Makeup family. I do upload new videos at least twice per week. You can also find me over on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. My username is the same on every platform. It's Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.